Minecraft is one of the most popular survival sandbox games in the world. A game where anyone can mine, build, and explore to their heart's content. I've personally witnessed this game grow from its beta stages into the expansive world it is today. But there is one trap that everyone falls into: restarting worlds over and over again. When we grow bored, when we want new content, or when we want to just change things up. But Minecraft isn't that limited 1000 by 1000 or 5000 by 5000 block game anymore. We have infinite worlds we can explore. New content generates in unloaded chunks. There will always be something new to find. What if we had never left our first worlds? What would they look like now? How many builds would they have? How much progress would you have made? That's what a forever world is. And I plan to start one today. Hello everybody, my name is Shadow Shifter, and today we are starting our forever world. We are playing in version 1.21.10, which is going to be very interesting for me, because I haven't played much past 1.12 or 1.16. Since they were the ones that had the most mods in them for the longest time, I never really went to later versions. But I've been seeing some of the new things they added into the game. Those pale logs, I forget the name of them. Mangrove, I haven't really had a chance to play around with, which is a beautiful red color. And of course, Happy Gas, which I'm so excited. I want one of those so bad. So we've decided that we are going to play in the latest version without mods for the first time in years. I'm honestly really excited for this, but I did install 2 mods, I should let you know. The mods are the replay mod, so I can give you great views when we start building, and JEI, just enough items. That's because I'm so far in the past, I have no clue what blocks we have in Minecraft, what any of the recipes are for things, and I really want to mess around with them, so this is a good quality of life to get me introduced to the newer versions of Minecraft. With that said, we're just going to start off like a usual Minecraft world. We're going to commandeer some food from these villagers, chop down a couple trees, and then make our way into the mines before we start finding where we're going to build the starter base. I don't think we're going to build here at spawn, though I do love this mountain. I'm looking for something more with a giant cliff. I think that would be really fun. I would like to build a huge sort of quarry in the middle of a mountain, kind of like a dwarven city that was drilled into the earth to the core. This is a project I did start when I was playing with Create in an earlier version of Minecraft, but I never wound up finishing, and I think that it would be a lot of fun to just do it by hand. Because I have not done that in so long, dug out a giant hole by hand. For that though, I think we're going to need to do a lot of things first. We're of course going to have to build a starter base. We're going to have to probably get to the nether and start getting some of the withers and possibly get ourselves some beacons to make digging go even faster. Of course, all of this is going to require a lot of work. So this is probably going to take me a few hours. I'm going to give you guys mostly the highlights so you're not bored to death watching me try to fumble my way around Minecraft and die a ton. Right now I'm just running around stealing everything from these villagers, and honestly, I'm super excited. I haven't had a chance to play with bundles yet. And I don't really know fully how they work, but I'm excited to figure that out. Probably going to store all our ore in there, and I think we can even make copper tools now, which is going to be so fun. I love copper. It is one of my favorite blocks. I love using it so much. Alright, so I'm going to chop down one more tree, build us our first pickaxe, and we're probably going to jump into this ravine over here. to get us started. Oh, hello, Mew Mew. This one's on At this point, we pulled a pretty good haul from the mines, and I felt ready to explore. So we made our diamond armor, tools, cleaned our inventory a bit, and picked our direction. Let's go north. With that enthusiastic choice, we started our adventure into the unknown. Through forests, rivers, and straight to a shipwreck that gave us the most useless map I have ever found. It took me 8 minutes of digging around this one spot to find the chest. Doesn't help it was underwater, but you got my point. Then it was off to traveling again, collecting everything in our path from mushrooms to saplings. At one point we actually found an azalea tree, which meant there was lush cave under it, but I broke our pickaxe before we found it. Funnily enough though, there was one not far from there. Usually I have a hard time finding lush caves, but I guess the world just wants to be nice to us this time. Marking those for later, we set off once more, this time mainly rowing, until I saw a mountain in the distance, and we decided to check it out. When we reached the top, I was hooked. Okay. I'm actually liking this. We have this big mountain here, that one there. It's a little valley, a little plateau here. This section has a decent little cliff, and it has underwater caves, it looks like. There's forest nearby, but there's also lots of plains. Go ahead, see what it looks like when we pop up over here. Might maybe turn up our view distance so we can actually see more. It's down out of 12, so that didn't have to deal with much lag. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes, I'm liking that. Let's go ahead and turn it up. About 16 sections? Should I be? Okay, yeah. I think I like this. I think I like this a lot. The rivers are great. I love the mountains. I might use that mountain specifically for our little dwarven hole. It's already got a hole right there. Just carve out a big opening. We have a big bridge coming across here into the forest. We can make a magical forest on this side. Big custom trees. Shape the rivers a little bit. Oh, portal. I think this is a really good spot. I have more mountains this way I can play with. Maybe even consider putting our Dwarven Stronghold over here and making this mountain bigger. Actually, I think that's a good idea. That's going to be a Dwarven Stronghold, I think. Alright, so we've got ourselves all stocked up in this tiny little villager house. We've got our blocks, we've got our ores, we have our plants and things, and then bits and bobs, just random stuff. Actually consolidate a little bit of this. Now, this is not our starter base. You can sort of think of this as our starter hole. We're really just setting our stuff here so it's safe from creepers while we get our actual starter house built. Now, the problem is, I have a very particular idea of what I want to make our starter out of. I want terracotta, which, as we all know, terracotta is farmed from the Badlands, or made from clay. I don't see either of those here, which means we are going to have to travel once again. This is going to be interesting. We started exploring for the Badlands, pretty much heading in the same direction as before, but a little more east since that's kind of where the water took us. I'd say it was pretty successful. We managed to find a jungle where we got jungle sapling, bamboo, and some kelp, before finally finding a stretch of Badlands that we could tackle. Oh, I see it, I see it. Yes, it looks like a pretty big biome too. Is that another azalea tree? That is really interesting. Okay, oh, angel coral leaf. Oh, we are just getting luckier and luckier. Okay. And we'll just pull up right over here. And just like go ahead and I'm gonna write down the location. We have all three of these together. Perfect. Now it's time to get mining some terracotta. We don't really need red sand, so I'm not worried about that. I'm just gonna head up here. Honestly, even here's fine. And don't think we can dye regular, like brown terracotta. No. So we need just basic terracotta. Which one is this? Is this red terracotta? This is red terracotta. So I think this is... Yes, this is the type of terracotta we want. So we can actually dye it. That I decided I wasn't quite ready to head home yet, so we spent even more time hunting down renewable resources, like acacia, cactus, and mangrove. Mangrove! Oh, they look so pretty. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, I love mangrove. It's just such a pretty tree. Let's chuck this one since it's already some red leaf air. Hello? Lemons. You can get moss of them, you can get vines off of them. Oh, that's great. Pull off carpet, specifically. Ooh, I'm so excited, I love this stuff. It makes such a pretty, rich red color. I can totally see us using this. Actually, what does the mango door look like? I like that. I think we might actually use it for the front of our starter base. Also, ooh, muddy mangrove. That is an interesting looking block. I know we don't have to actually, you know, we don't have to actually chop the tree to get what we need. All we have to do, down here, is look for one of its prop tools. Which might be easier said than done. Ah, never mind. I think they grow from a single one. You want to add a few extra just to be safe. Oh, can get up. Good. Right, here we go. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. It's a 5th and a 6th one. Beautiful, beautiful. I love these. Oh, those frogs! I love frogs. Okay. I don't think there's anything else we can really get from them. Get their roots and everything, and then we grow them. Yep. So I think our best bet is just to continue going. Continue on we did. Next finding dark oak logs and even the new pale garden biome, which honestly might be my favorite after the lush caves. Oh, what is that? Oh, are those the new couches? Oh, almost creeper. Oh, I think these are the little pale trees. Oh, wow, these look weird. Is this like a different type of moss? This is a different type of moss. Oh, that's cool. Everything looks like dead. So monotone. I like it. Okay, let's chop down this tree. Oh no, these ones are not really solo. Let's chop down this one because it's kind of solo. We get, it looks like we're gonna need 4. Oh, ouch. So this just gives you a whole new palette, not just one tree block and leaves. You actually get like, this is a really cool looking moss. I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but it's cool. Is there no like mossy bricks? I assume no, but might as well check. Nope, just the one normal type of mossy. But there is pale painting moss. That's interesting. It's really interesting. I don't know where we're gonna put it, what we're gonna do with it. Maybe we'll use it in the dwarven place a little bit. Don't know how, but maybe. I'm just trying to get rid of as much log touching leaf as we can, so it'll start falling. We'll probably gather up a little more of its moss. We don't have anything that'll let us get the hanging moss, so we'll have to come back for that later. Unless it just spawns on those trees when they grow, which would be really, really handy. like it since they're kind of an oak themselves. Yeah, they're pale oak. I like them mixed in with the dark oak here. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be or just how ours spawn. But I like it a lot. We got one. We got more down here. So, here we go. Oh my goodness, I didn't notice these. Are these flowers? Closed on blossom. Well, I don't know if you are. Wait, you are right. Ooh, here we go. Alright. I think that is good. There's more of a thing we want it, but we don't really need it. So I'd say, honestly, what all are we missing tree-wise? I think we're just missing cherry now, which is going to be a little bit of a pain because I always have such a hard time finding cherry blossom fields. They're one of the most annoying things to find. We'll see if we can find one on our way home. If not, well, we'll just have to make an adventure out of it some other time. It's not too terrible if we don't get it now. But I would love to have some cherry blossom flowers. Now, where was that azalea we saw earlier? So if we can find that, I'd like to make a little trip down with the flowers, like the blooming flowers, because those will make some really pretty sort of things. Oh. Ah, yes! I was about to say we lost it. Okay. I'm gonna basically just tight spiral around this. First of all, I should probably get another bundle out. Oh. Get our... There we go. We are here. Yes! We're gonna keep going down. See if this will eventually open up to that room. Blueberries. Alright, not seeing any of those. Oh, see the forms in one. Oh, there's some more too. Perfect. Just have them. Love this little spore effect. Boop. Yes. Here. this for now. Let's get out of here. After yet another successful mission, we finally started our way home. Luckily, I'd saved the coordinates, so it was pretty easy to figure out which way to go. It would just take a long time. But when we were about 2/3 of the way, we got the best surprise. I think if my calculations are correct, we probably just go straight west from here. We should hit the base. Hopefully I'm right. Honestly, might not be. Wait. Jimmy. I saw pink. Yes. Dude, how lucky is that? Excuse me, chickens. Oh, I'm running out of hunger. Going to have all of them. All the trees. I think. Yes. So spruce at home. Yes. We get oak anywhere. And we can get all of these flowers. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, this one looks weird. Topics, it looks like it has the least amount of wood out of all of them. Not really foresee us using much cherry, but, well, at least not right now. Maybe when we get to the enchanted forest, we can use the leaves. But it's just nice to have it. Now we don't have to go out adventuring as much because we have all of the trees. And we can easily grow an azalea because we have moss. I'll leave a few bone meal moss to get azalea bushes and grow those into trees. We're missing vines, but I think we can pretty easily get those. And besides that, I think we have everything. Like all the trees and everything. We don't have dripstone, which that's gonna probably have to be a mining trip or a search for big open caves, I think. But besides that, like some coral and stuff, which we'd have to go to this location because we can't really grow the coral blocks. I think we have everything. Which is so good, that's so exciting. But, I mean, most importantly, we have all of our terracotta, which we need for the base. That's really the plan for today's episode, is to just get that base set up. And, yeah. Ouch. I'm just too excited to keep entering this. Yeah, the plan is just to set up the base, which I think the mangrove will do very nicely for the door section. It's a nice big red avalon color. We're gonna have to mine a bunch of oak when we get home, so that we can have that as a part of the frame. I'll explain more of my idea once we get building. Perfect. We have made it home. We have all of our things. And everything is perfect. So first thing I like to do is go ahead and place things away. After some organizing, log chopping, and commandeering of local wildlife, we were finally ready to build our home. Alright, and after some not-so-brief deforestation, we now have ourselves 3 stacks of oak logs, I almost said oak logs, and 5 stacks of terracotta, which I'm hoping should be enough for our starter base. Alright, so we are going to go over to this lovely little mountain right here, and that is going to be the place of our starter base. Probably should have brought the boat, but oh well. Also, I killed like so many cows while we were doing the chopping down, and I got no leather. I got like 8 plus meat and no leather. It was really weird. I guess all that good luck had to get negated somehow. Alright, I'm thinking right here. Now, I should probably explain what we're going for. I'm going to be building a hub-hole. Kind of Lord of the Rings-esque inspired hub-hole. That's going to be partially embedded into the mountain itself. And with that, I think we should just get ourselves a timeline going. Now, I'll be completely honest, I don't know why the footage is so weird here. It's only this recording with the terracotta that does this. In the launcher, it's perfectly normal, but for some reason it comes out very foggy when I render it. Until the rain starts, of course. Then it's normal again. I'm still new to the replay mod, so if you guys could give me some advice on maybe why this is happening, I would really appreciate it. So I've laid 2 stacks of terracotta, and I hate it. I don't like the color. It's not great. It's not what I was looking for. And honestly, even the white terracotta is not what I'm looking for. I think it would look better in maybe some birch log, stripped birch log, and sand. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna scrap the entire plan, go back, and I find that desert that we saw nearby, gather up a bunch of sand, and build it out of that instead. I really wish I had, like, thought this through in creative beforehand or something, instead of just jumping in and deciding that this was the way to go. But, I mean, at least we have terracotta for later. I'll have to go and mine all of that up later. For now, let's chop down a birch tree to get its sapling. Pop all this down in here. I put chopped way too many logs. And we're gonna go make our way to that desert. It was actually a beach, not a desert, but it was kind of pretty close to where our base was, and we dug out a ton of sand for our starter home. Afterwards, we also got some dark oak and spruce for the detailing on the outside. Alright, so the base is finished for the most part. The outer layer is done. I still need to go in and do the detailing, get all of our rooms together, and add some just bits and bobs around the area to give it more life. But the shell's there. The outline's there. And I wanted to show you guys. I had a really hard time getting the replay mod to work with me here because it's such a small space. I kept blocking the camera. So I figured we'd go ahead and do a little on-foot tour. So, here is, let me actually step back. Here is the base. Nestled very nicely into the dirt there. Oops. It's nestled into the dirt. It is completely surrounded. It is made out of sandstone, smooth sandstone, and birch logs. We have some nice light wood here with the spruce, and an even darker roof with the dark oak, which I can hop up on, and you can see the rest of it. Most of it is dirt. I'm possibly going to change that into something else, or just fix the roof. I kind of wanted just to make it seem more part of the mountain. I have two little windows I need to add something to, probably a little bit of this red to bring that color in elsewhere. Use the trapdoors as windows because they have that little hole. Through a beautiful mangrove door, we find the base. Oh! Missed an entire section of flooring here. Sorry about that. Alright, we get the entire build here. So, what I've done is I made 4 rooms, all the same size, and we're just going to put various things. We're going to have like a living room, a kitchen, bedroom, and storage. And I'm going to decorate all of them to try to just like bring some life in here, and hopefully I can pull it off pretty good. We'll be doing that next episode because, I'll be honest, I'm pretty tired. I have hours of recording to go through, and I'm not even partway through it. And I have my own day job, so I can't record hundreds of hours and knock all that down. I've already knocked about 7 hours, I think, 6 or 7 hours, down into however long this video is going to be. But this is our build. Give me thoughts, let me know what you guys think. If you would have done something different. I like how subtle the floor is with the jungle logs and the oak logs. I am not 100% on the walls. I used stripped birch here to try to give some contrast in color, and I'm not thinking I like it. If it was a bigger skill, I think I could use it for gradienting. But I think with this one, I don't know. I don't think I quite like it. Again, let me know what you guys' thoughts are. If there's things you would have done different. If there's things you like, things you hate. Any ideas you may have besides that. I think that's it for today. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all next time.